Hi,
Yes,
welcome
sir.
back, YouTube.
Yes, we have returned.
We're doing another unboxing video. I got a couple things off of eBay. These are, I, I don't know why I'm making, here's why I'm making these. Um, because number one, people hopefully will see something that they didn't know about and then they might think it's interesting. And number two, like when we post our play videos, we get views for like 4 or 5 days and then the channel drops off to nothing. And like on a regular day, we get like 10 or 12 views just for no reason, no particular reason. But like we get a whole bunch of views when we post a solo video, a solo campaign video, but then it drops off to nothing. And I found out last time, like I posted episode 8 of our solo campaign, and then I posted our second unboxing video like 5 days later, and it kind of kept the interest up. It kept the channel getting views for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So I got a couple more things. These are eBay purchases. We're going to do a quick unboxing. Couple of eBay purchases. I got them a couple of weeks ago. I actually purchased them right before the end of December. Today is January 27th. So I've been they came a couple of weeks ago. So I've been sitting on them for a couple of weeks just to make unboxing videos. And there's just two things here. So let's do this real quick. Make it short and simple. And we'll have a little content to throw up on the channel. And in the title, I call it episode 1, 2, 3, because if I put number, like pound symbol, number 1, number 2, number 3,
Yep.
then YouTube makes it a clickable link. Anything you put the pound symbol in front of, YouTube makes it clickable. And if somebody clicks on our title, then they will be taken to a list of all the places on YouTube where somebody has done like hashtag number 1 or hashtag number 2.
I didn't know that.
It's
Okay.
it's a
Weird.
I think it's a new thing that started a few months ago.
Okay.
But I don't want to have like a clickable link in our title just because it says number 1, number 2, number 3.
Yeah.
So I call it episode 1, episode 2, number 3. Okay, so I'm not sure what's in what box. I don't remember, but I know what these. Okay, cool. Okay, I can already tell what it is. Very cool. eBay purchase.
On the corner there.
I'm stuck on a corner. Stuck on a corner. Okay. Can't get it. Okay, got it. Toss that aside. Okay, so this is... Oh, the corner's a little bent. Oh, not cool. Open your blade. Or, never mind, I got it with my finger.
Okay.
I do not like it when people ship stuff dog-eared. I know that it's old. That's why I'm buying it, because it's out of print and I can't get it any other way. So stop shipping stuff dog-eared. Straighten it out before you put it in an envelope, people. Okay. Got this off of eBay. It cost me $26.28, that includes shipping and tax. There have been a lot of these listed on eBay lately for $45 or $50. I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
I finally found one for a reasonable price. It's actually a little more than I would want to pay. I would want to pay closer to $20, but whatever. I've been trying to get a copy for almost 3 years now. Like, the key is patience.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a hurry to buy something, you're going to spend way too much. But I finally found one that was... It's
And
under.
it's only $2.99.
Yeah, original price $2.99. I paid, what did I say?
20 something.
$26.28 altogether. But that's cool because like all of the other ones that are listed, finally one popped up for a reasonable price. But like right now, if I were to search on eBay, they're all listed for minimum $45 plus shipping plus tax. I'm not paying that. And so I got one at a reasonable price. Man, these little sticky tabs. Okay, finally got one at a reasonable price. And this is for Original Dungeons and Dragons. I have not had a copy of it or a PDF of it, but Ready reference sheets from Judges Guild, game aids and variants designed especially for use with Dungeons and Dragons. That's original Dungeons and Dragons. We'll check the print. This is second edition. I never see a first printing ever listed, ever. And like I said, I've had the search going on eBay for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
I have never seen a first printing of this listed. But these come up on eBay all the time. They're just too darn expensive. I finally got one at a reasonable price. Patience is the key. Revised, enlarged in booklet form. So I guess the original one was smaller? I don't know. So the original one was smaller and not in booklet form. I don't know. Covering Judges Guild Member Guidelines, issues 1 to 6. Judges Guild Member Guidelines. So that would have been, they had a subscription service back in the day where if you subscribed, you would get the Judges Guild Journal and you would get, I guess, this Guild Member Guidelines issues 1 to 6. I'm not sure what that is. Wizard's Guide, Monster Compendium, Baronies. Ooh, cool. Men Attacking, and much more. So this is for original D&D. It's not for advanced, and it's not even for the later basic D&D. This is for original D&D. But little artwork on the back.
Cool.
Stapled binding. This one's in good shape, looks like. Yep. I mean, all I can see on eBay is pictures. 1978. So Holmes Basic came out in 1977, but I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be for original D&D. And they had started releasing advanced D&D, but it was not completely published by the time this was published. So this is definitely for original D&D. Nevertheless, I think it's going to have interesting things in it. So the table of contents, city encounters, hierarchies, social level explanation. Women, and one chapter is women, and one chapter is women, oaths, and promises. Okay. Not going to get into that, but maybe it's cool. You know, it's not necessarily a sexist thing. It could be cool. Proclamations, high treason, boons and duties, wills, crime, trial, and punishment, which later on was also published in this book. There's a whole section in here on how to adjudicate, like if the players get charged with a crime or whatever. That's all in this book also. Cool. Poison types. So this is supposed to be for the dungeon master to just have a lot of easily referenced information to use.
Beggars.
Rich source of local info and predictions. Oh, they have levels. A 6th level beggar is a holy seer. Oh, they have levels. 1st level beggar. 2nd level is a beseecher. 3rd level is a panhandler. Oh, no, these are not levels. These are different kinds of beggars you can run into. Holy seers, beggars, beseechers, panhandlers, vagabond. And then gives you a percentage chance whether or not they're going to know the answer to the question you're asking. How much it costs to bribe them to answer a question. Cool. Oh my God, look at how small.
I like how it says enlarged on the front, but that is very tiny text.
How small. Okay, these are all monsters. Oh, these are OD&D monsters in alphabetical order, and it shows like all their stats, like compressed. It's
very small. It looks like you can't even read it on the camera.
Yeah, wow. Okay. So I'm going to have to absorb this because I have never looked at this.
If this is enlarged, then I wonder what it was before they enlarged.
Well, it's only certain sections, but
I know.
You need like a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
But then this is a good font. Like this is like a 10-point font. You can read it. Underwater encounter tables. Cool. Oh, I'm definitely going to enjoy absorbing this and reading this. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Only 2 items here. And this one, also an eBay purchase. And I'll pull it out before I explain what it is or how I understand what it is. Something I've been wanting for a long time. Again, very expensive on eBay, but I finally found it at a reasonable price. Okay, it's packed well. Oh, it's packed really well. We got a nice box. We got bubble wrap. Toss that aside. Gary Gygax's Dangerous Journeys Necropolis.
In the land of Egypt.
Campaign scenario. So actually, it looks like this is not what I thought it was. I thought that this was going to be the adventure Necropolis. And I think that's what it is. But it looks like it contains the game system also. So after Gary left TSR in the late 80s, okay, this is probably actually early 90s is what this looks like, but we'll check it out. Crack it open. Okay, hold on, let me back up. So Gary leaves TSR, right, at the end of 1985. There's a bunch of lawsuits and settlements and whatever that sort of settled down by the end of 1986. And then Gary goes off looking for something else to do.
Yeah.
And he starts this company called New Infinities Productions, New Infinities. And they start this new game system, and they are calling it Dangerous Dimensions. DD.
Oh.
So, TSR, owned by She Who Shall Not Be Named, they sued Gary because he was using the name Dangerous Dimensions. They wanted to keep him out of the role-playing business completely. So they locked him up in a lawsuit, and they ended up changing the name from Dangerous Dimensions to Dangerous Journeys, a new game that Gary designed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, but this was actually published by Games Designers Workshop. They're the people who put out Traveler and other games back in the day. So he leaves. So this is not New Infinities. I apologize. So he leaves and he goes. At some point, he winds up with Game Designers Workshop, the people who do Traveler, doing this new system called Dangerous Journeys. Necropolis is an adventure, an AD&D adventure, that Gary was running at conventions in the late 80s.
Okay.
But it wasn't published.
So he just changed to fit the rules for Dangerous Journeys.
So he puts out this new game because he can't do D&D anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he does this Dangerous Journeys game, and he converts it over to this Dangerous Journeys game. But originally, it's an AD&D module that Gary wrote. And I've wanted to get my hands on it for the longest time, but it's been very, very, very expensive. I paid, let me look. I finally got it for a reasonable price, $30.91. And that's including tax and shipping. Mm-hmm. I've seen these listed for like $80, $100. And I've been trying to get a copy for a long time. I finally got a copy at a reasonable price. So I'm happy. And yeah, it's my understanding it's just, I thought it was just an adventure module. Oh man, there's a lot going on. But here's the thing. There's always a thing. I always say that. Here's the thing.
Yep.
What's
the thing?
There's a blogger, and I don't remember whose blog it is, so I don't want to throw out guesses. But if you search AD&D conversion for Gary Gygax's Necropolis, it's online. There's a blogger that has put up a conversion that converts this back to AD&D.
Cool. That's awesome.
I've got it. I've got the conversion. So this is an AD&D module written by Gary Gygax, run by Gary Gygax in the late 80s, but it's set up for this Dangerous Journeys game that nobody ever played. It never went anywhere. Wow, the artwork is cool. Oh man, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, there's all, and it's Egyptian themed. Gary was really into Egyptian mythology. Yeah, I mean, and you can see it in Tomb of Horrors. Tomb of Horrors is all like very, almost like an Egyptian themed tomb, which is one he did clear back in the 70s. The artwork is fantastic.
Yeah.
Necropolis in the Land of Egypt campaign scenario. So this isn't just a dungeon. This is the whole mythological land of Egypt. Oh, wow. So this is not the game system. This is a huge campaign source book. Full of dungeons, keyed. Amazing. Cool. I finally have a copy of it. I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into this. What is I'm looking for a print date. Did I say a print date yet?
No, you just guessed you guessed early 90s, but
there's got to be a copyright date.
Yeah.
So Frog God Games also has something called Gary Gygax's Necropolis that they are still selling, but I don't understand what it is because it says Gary Gygax's Necropolis, but then it lists a whole bunch of other authors. So I don't know if it's a conversion of this or it's something completely different.
That's like based off of it?
Yeah, and how did they get permission to stick Gary's name on it with it? Because his widow for many years didn't allow anybody to publish anything with Gary's name on it.
Yeah.
So how has Frog God Games been able to publish it all these years as Gary Gygax's Necropolis if it's this without... I mean, why has the widow allowed that to happen when she pulled licensing and name rights from every other publisher? I don't understand. So I don't own it. I don't know what it is. It lists other. It says Gary Gygax's, but it lists a whole bunch of other authors. So I really don't understand what that product is. So I've been trying to get this product because I know this is from Gary by Gary Gygax, and I know that there have been reports of Gary running this at conventions in the late 80s using AD&D. Cool. There's a whole section on NPCs. Yeah, this is an entire campaign source book for like running a mythological Egypt. Very cool. What?
I want to see what the copyright date is.
Yeah. I didn't find one yet. Find a copyright date, and then that's it. That's all I got. 2 things.
Cool.
Well, do it on camera.
Yeah, sorry.
There's got to be a copyright date.
What's this?
Whoa! Is there a map? Oh, there's a pull-out map that I can't pull out because I don't want to screw up the book. Oh, wait.
Oh,
here, you hold that. Careful.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, my goodness. I want to sing something like the Star Spangled Banner right now. This is exciting. Oh, wait, I can't. I can't open it.
You can't open it, yeah.
I can't open it without pulling it out. Oh, man, there's a pull-out map, but...
Oh, it's color. That's cool.
Oh, the dungeon. That's the dungeon.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh, but we have to pull it out of the binding.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pull out of the binding. There's no way. Right? That would be like sacrilegious. This is so out of print. I don't even know. Does Games Designers Workshop even exist anymore? I don't think they do.
I don't know.
I don't think they even exist anymore.
All
the games they used to make are either out of print or now being published by other companies.
Let's find out Game Designers Workshop.
Yeah, I don't think they exist anymore. There's no way I'm going to pull this map out. Oh, man. I would love to pull this map out, but it's glued into the binding. I don't... You know what I'm going to have to do now? I'm going to have to find a PDF of that map somehow. Okay, so we did not... Are we giving up? We don't know... I'm going to guess early 90s.
I know, they went defunct in 1996.
96, they went out of business,
Yeah.
and probably because they were getting sued by by TSR. they got wrapped up in a lot of TSR was very litigious, and because TSR's owner had a great big trust fund, she had plenty of money to sue everybody she wanted to, and nobody.
I mean, this is talking about another product that's planned for 1993.
Yeah, put it down so the camera can see.
Sorry, so it's before 1993.
There's a whole bunch of ads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dangerous Journeys is the game system. They made a computer game. Electronic Arts made a computer game.
That's what this looks like. It's Super CD adventure game.
So Twilight 2000 is another game that was put out by Game Designers Workshop, and it's very interesting. Basically, you play. There's been a war that's broken out between the West and the Soviet Union, and you play a soldier who's trapped in like Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
And you're out of contact with your command, and you're like trying to find a way to safety.
Yeah.
It's not quite a post-apocalyptic, but it's like World War III is broken out, and you're trapped. You and your unit of soldiers are trapped in Eastern Europe. It's very interesting. Cool. I don't know what the game. I don't know if it's a playable game though. There's all these games that have interesting premises, but then you get into the rules and it's like unplayable. So I don't know, but I've never played that game. Okay, that's it. Anything else? So 2 things. Ready reference sheets from Judges Guild. Very interesting stuff for a D&D DM. All kinds of charts and tables, and even if you don't use it, it probably has some cool ideas in it. And Necropolis from Gary Gygax, a module that he wrote that's been out of print for several years. Not just a module. Look how thick this puppy is. It's huge. I didn't expect it to be that thick. I thought it was just going to be a tomb, you know?
Yeah.
But this is a whole campaign source book written by Gary, originally AD&D, but not published for AD&D. It was published for a different game system, but you can find a conversion for it back to AD&D online. Anything else to add? What are you looking?
So. I'm trying to find a publishing date for this.
Oh, okay. Necropolis GDW. Yeah. Just search it. Necropolis.
I did. It didn't come up. It came up with the Frog Guide Games thing.
But put GDW.
I did put GDW, and the first thing that came up was the Frog Guide Games website.
We're putting the internet to sleep. It's not going to be there.
$130.
Oh, there's one list on Amazon for $130. Yeah. He's looking at Amazon. Date. He's trying to find a publishing date.
November 16th, 1992.
92. Okay, that sounds about right. Okay.
Yeah.
November 16th, like the exact.
That's what it says.
They know the exact day it was printed.
Don't know. That's what it says.
How do they know the exact?
I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. That's just what I found on an Amazon listing for this book.
Speaking of exact days.
Oh, yes.
Happy birthday, Dungeons and Dragons.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, role-playing games. All role-playing games. Dangerous Journeys, Original Dungeons and Dragons, Twilight 2000. Every role-playing game ever was born, apparently today, December 27th, 1974. That is the day that it is believed that the first printing of original D&D was done, and supposedly they sold a copy that day. So supposedly the day it was printed and the first day a copy was sold was today, December 27th in 1974.
Very cool.
Very cool. 51 years ago. It's been 51 years of role-playing games. All role-playing games. Computer role-playing games. Yeah.
Very cool. That's awesome.
All right. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're interested in this. If you're not, sorry about wasting your time. Have a good day, and happy birthday, D&D.
Yeah. Go play some D&D.